It started on an ordinary evening when I pulled into the lot after work. My assigned parking space, clearly marked with my unit number, was occupied by a silver SUV I had never seen before. At first, I thought it was a mistake, maybe a guest who parked in the wrong spot. But the next morning, the SUV was still there. As I circled for visitor parking, frustration sank in. That space was part of my lease, mine to use. What I didn't know then was that this mistake was just the beginning of a battle. Over the next week, the SUV kept showing up in my spot. Sometimes it was gone in the morning, other times it sat there all day. Finally, I saw the driver, a woman from a nearby building with the classic entitled attitude. She brushed past me as if she owned the lot, parking like it was hers by right. Residents whispered that she often caused drama, claiming rules didn't apply to her. It was becoming clear, this wasn't an accident. She had decided my space belonged to her, and she wasn't planning to give it back anytime soon. Each day grew more frustrating. I filed complaints with management, but they moved slowly, warning me I'd need proof before action could be taken. The woman, who neighbors started calling Karen, grew bolder. She left her SUV in my spot with smug confidence, daring anyone to challenge her. One evening, when I parked in a visitor space, she gave me a mocking smile. It was infuriating, but also eye-opening. This wasn't just about convenience. Karen was testing boundaries, pushing to see how much control she could take. I knew then, I needed evidence strong enough to end it. That weekend, I set up my dashcam to record the lot. Hidden in plain sight, it captured every movement in front of my assigned space. Within days, the footage revealed everything. Karen pulled in with her SUV, glanced around, and parked as if she owned it. The camera even caught her shaking her head at my car in the visitor section, laughing to herself. The evidence was undeniable. When management finally confronted her, Karen flat out denied everything. She claimed the spot was communal and accused me of lying. That's when I handed over the dashcam footage. Every second of her smug routine was there. Her car pulling in, her smirking, even her mocking gestures. The office staff watched in silence before turning to her. For once, Karen had no words. Neighbors who overheard the confrontation began whispering, and soon the story spread across the community. Karen wasn't the victim she pretended to be. She was the problem. And now, everyone knew it. With the footage made public, management finally acted. Karen was fined heavily, and her SUV was towed the next time it touched my space. But the humiliation stung more than the money. Neighbors no longer tolerated her antics, and every time she walked by, whispers followed. What had started as her petty power play had turned into her downfall. My spot remained mine, untouched, and my dashcam became the quiet hero of the neighborhood. Karen had tried to steal what wasn't hers, but in the end, her entitlement backfired spectacularly. Justice had been served, with receipts to prove it.